Hi everyone, let's take a look at this Alice Through the Looking Glass trailer again.
One pill makes you larger.
It said one pill makes you larger, just like Prince mentions pills in his song. Maybe pills had something to do with his death, who knows? But anyway, it represents this so-called cure that they're coming out with. We don't know, meaning like the Illuminati and the Freemasons. Like, they'll say, oh, it's a cure for something, when really it just makes things worse. Like, we don't know what form this cure could take. It could take the form of an injection. It could take the form of even a pill. It could take the form of both. We don't know yet. Obviously, here's the door that we have to go through with Jesus Christ to get into heaven. And then here's like the tiger, as we've shown the tiger in many things before, just like Tiny Tiger in Crash Bandicoot, Shere Khan in the Jungle Book, and even Wonder Woman's tiger. So, you see this clock in Lone Ranger? Well, and there's a clock in the Fifth Wave as well. But there's even a clock in this Alice film. See, here's the clock right here. And this isn't the only clock in the film. There's many clocks in this film. And so anyway, it represents just like this villain Time that's in the same film. So he's got one eye covered and one eye exposed, representing the Eye of Horus on top of the Illuminati pyramid. So this Time guy represents this same guy as Keith Barry on You're Back in the Room, because they both represent this clown coming with the mind control. Because he does hypnosis, which is basically mind control. I haven't seen the film yet. I'm going to see this film later on today, but we don't know yet whether this villain does mind control or hypnosis or something of that nature. Like, even this staff that he's got could represent the same thing as Loki's staff in the Avengers. Could represent even like Skeletor's staff as well. Like, see, here's that watch clock type thing again. So it's here, it's here, it's here, and it's here. So you get to the point with that. Like, even Big Ben probably represents the same thing as well. So anyway, another group of people who do mind control and hypnosis are these warlord people in Sorry, let me say that again. These warlord people in Doctor Who, they're a group of aliens called the Warlords, and they do mind control and hypnosis, but they look like human beings, just like the Time Lords do. So this General Smythe character could represent both Keith Barry and this Time guy, but also this clown, because they all represent Satan. This guy represents the same person as Entropy in Crash Bandicoot. So anyway, right? Let's take a look at this. But before we do, actually, this alien right here represents the aliens coming, and this elephant right here represents the mark of the beast, because they all worship this beast as an idol. We've talked about this. We've talked about elephants many times in our previous videos. The reason they sometimes paint elephants pink is because pink is similar to purple, and it's to do with like Cadbury's and Mr. Blobby and stuff like that. See, even Jesus is wearing white for heaven.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then
You probably didn't see that, but there was a red car just going past that represents Satan. It happened so quickly that you hardly notice it. It represents Satan's time passing.
so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong.
This bridge right here represents the bridge between heaven and earth.
And I learned how to get along, and so now back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. Weren't you the one that hurt me? I just walked in to find
These stars right here represent the star on Winter Soldier's arm and the star on Wonder Woman's head.
you here with that sad look upon your face.
And then this Shrek character represents just like the Hulk and Islam because of the green.
The one who tried to hurt me with divine.
And he's going down this escalator representing descending into hell.
Think I crumble. Think I lay down and die. Oh no, I crumble.
And this woman,
Think I crumble.
she's wearing blue for Jesus Christ, and you see this snake round her neck represents the serpent in the Garden of Eden.
Think I lay down and die. Oh no, not I.
See the red for Satan there, and then the blue for Jesus Christ there, representing blending the iron with the clay, blending the good with the bad, blending the light with the dark.
I will survive.
And then a red bus runs Jesus over. The red bus representing Satan. And it represents grace and mercy being taken away. But it also represents, like, Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. So that's that.
Talking loud, talking crazy. Knock me out.
She said the word crazy. Just like in that Crunchy ad where she was like, let's go crazy.
Side, praying for the rain to come. Bone dry again.
See these skulls here represent idolatry, just like the skull that is on like the Punisher's shirt.
Guess it's true what they say. I'm always late.
Here's the watch clock type thing again.
Say you need a little space.
It represents time running out, by the way. And even this,
I'm in your way.
even that love heart that they were making then could be converted into an Illuminati pyramid.
It hurts that I remember every scar.
Stephen Mulhern. There could be a possibility that he uses his magical powers to convince the people at ITV to give him his own shows. That's why he's rising up. Right, so you see a forest in this video, and it represents the same forest that is outside the mansion in Resident Evil. Even one of the characters is called Forrest in Resident Evil.
Talking loud, talking great.
So obviously these represent the Eye of Horus.
Lock me outside.
See, it looks like this monkey type thing is wearing a beret, just like Jill in Resident Evil wears a beret. I don't know. It might be a different type of hat. I'm not sure. But anyway, this monkey right here represents Gorilla Grodd in DC. But it also represents like Michael Jackson's monkeys and Planet of the Apes and all of that. Even those people on Britain's Got Talent who were dressed as monkeys when that guy was playing the accordion. So, see this mirror right here? It represents just like Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, and Justin Timberlake, mirrors. Even the mirror in Alice Through the Looking Glass. Even the window that is basically the looking glass in the novel version of it. So, I mean, remember, right? The mirror is shown right here, see? And then that wheel type thing then, this represents the London Eye. And the London Eye represents the Eye of Horus. And this person right here represents the woman of the Bible. See, she's got like pinky purplish hair, just like Jessica Jones does in the comics, in the Marvel comics. But in the TV series, notice that Jessica Jones has brunette hair. And then I guess this represents just like the feet of Jesus Christ. And then the beast, meaning Satan rising from the bottomless pit. And then I guess this represents like the hands of God. Or the hands of God. And this probably represents the gnashing of teeth. So, look at this contestant on Britain's Got Talent doing an Illuminati thing with his eye. Well, he was actually doing it with his hands as well. So. Right, see Jesus Christ with his cross right here? This is the X-Men Apocalypse title sequence. See the Mona Lisa probably representing the woman of the Bible, I would imagine, because I think she's got brunette hair. Even that train going past then probably represents that Philadelphia train wreck thing. And even like the 7/7 bombings and things like that. Like I swear, I even saw like triangles or like pyramids on that train then. But anyway, so this plane right here represents like the plane in 9/11.